Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of SNDL, ticker symbol SNDL. And so I'm going over this because I did get a request to cover it from Mac Attack, who is notorious for calling stocks right before big runs. And yeah, so I just wanted to follow up on it because, I couldn't resist. I thought some of you might be interested in this. And I should note, because I'm on vacation, I probably won't be doing a live stream this Sunday. So I'll try to do some little updates via shorts. So look for those. But generally, just looking at the sundial, or I should say SNDL chart, which did close on the day today, Wednesday, July 10th, at $2.04, being up a little over 3.5% on the day. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It does look like we have seen a bounce here. And as far as the cannabis stocks goes, I typically tend to follow Tilray. That's the one that I hold, and it did hold above $1.60, hitting a low of $1.61. Not going to pull up the chart here, but it did bounce right around where I thought it would. And so SNDL is doing basically the exact same thing. And so when I'm referring to one stock, whether it's EV charging or cannabis stocks, generally you can think about the sentiment being similar for or throughout the entire sector. So I'm just going over SNDL in this video, but this does apply to Tilray, Kronos, the other ones like Canopy Growth. So, I do think that this is probably set up for a run, just the general sector of cannabis. And so looking at the SNDL chart here, though, we can see that price did pull back to the golden pocket here based on this retracement, going from the low that was hit on February 13th up to the high from April 4th. That golden pocket being the range from the 65% retracement up to the 618, ranging from $1.78 up to about $1.82. We bounced from the 618, not only over here, but also over here. And actually, this time we did bounce from that 65% retracement. This time we didn't get that low. We only pulled down to the 618. So not only can this be viewed as like a double bottom, but it's also a higher low. So I do think that is good that we, didn't pull back to the low from April 17th, which was at a price of $1.75. The low that we saw was actually the open from June 24th at $1.81, seeing a bounce from there. And from this retracement that I've drawn from that low I just talked about on April 17th, $1.75, going up to the high here of $2.93. From that retracement, we didn't even make it all the way down, and it does look like current price is right above the 786 at $2, basically exactly $2.03. And so we have gotten some wicks above that level over the past basically week, but we weren't able to get a close above it until today, closing at $2.04. And so while the high of yesterday, July 9th, was $2.04, it would be nice to see a close above that high, suggesting that we are confirming a break of this level, holding it. But really, we are above that level, and I don't think that, a confirmation signal necessarily needs to be a close above this high. Really, just that we're seeing a close above the 786, and we have seen that. And so, while I don't follow SNDL too closely, I do think that we have seen this nice bounce. I do think it will be nice, very important to see that we are holding $2 a share, that just being a psychological level, and also it being the 786 here. And so from any consolidation that we see, maybe it's over the next couple days, next couple weeks, I do think that could be bullish consolidation or a bull flag before we move to the next levels up, which would be getting to this golden pocket here, 65% up to 618, and that range is from about $2.16 up to around $2.20. So I would look for a move up to those levels and ideally a close above at least $2.16 or 17 cents. That would be suggesting then that we are reclaiming this level. However, we do see this consolidation over here. That does suggest to me that we might be bumping into some resistance, especially with the wick down over here. Since those were dips, that was support before, that will now be resistance. moving higher, but I definitely could see this going up a lot higher, as a lot of the stocks that I've been covering lately have been moving a lot higher recently. So I could see this going up to, let's see it right around $2.50, which is the 382 at $2.48. But I also think that we could be eclipsing 293, which was the high, like I said, from May 14th, maybe getting up to $3 a share, and putting in some new highs for the year, like the high going back to 2022, the end of 22, I should say, which was around $3.35. Maybe that will be acting as resistance if we break above 3. And so, as far as SNDL and the cannabis sector goes, I would be looking for some moves to the upside in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, maybe sooner than that, but I would look for levels of resistance corresponding with, the high from the past, like over here. But, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care, you guys.